Okay. Wait, hello? Is this thing on? What is going on? Everybody in the chat. I do not know if I'm live. Okay, looks like I am live. How is it going, everybody? We have the Tenz mouse dropping in just 5 minutes. I don't know how much anticipation there is for this. Is my mic on? Yes, it is. But yeah, where do we even go? Opinion on the Arox 3. I mean, it's just bad. Like, why are you even considering that mouse at this point? No reviews have said that mouse is good for like multiple years on end. I just really don't get why you would even consider something outdated, heavy, bad quality, bad sensor. Really just an awful mouse. DCV, how is it going? I'd assume his Twitter or YouTube. For what? Like the actual info on his mouse? I figure it will be on Twitter, yeah. Boardsy, what do you think is better, Beast X or Pulsar X-Lite V3 ES? I mean, do you want Ergo or like a small magnesium mouse? How are you liking the Sprime? I'm not liking it too much. I might just need to adjust to the shape. And it is a pre-production unit, so I do have issues. Like just sometimes the left click will randomly activate like while I'm holding the mouse. So I do just like, there are a lot of things with it. But just in terms of the shape, I definitely do get like G703 mini vibes. The shape itself isn't bad, but I'm not like in love with my unit. But hold on, let me just tweet some things out and pull up his Twitter. But yeah, I mean, everybody should be excited for the Tenz mouse. I mean, when is the last time we've had anything come close to this? I guess the Rocket Jump Ninja mouse. Mice by YouTubers and players are, what does that say, are purely bad? Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not going to lie. I don't have the highest hopes ever for this because, as you guys can see, yeah, I think Tenz's Twitter's pulled up now. What's the mouse's name? Nobody knows, man. 4 minutes away, though. Yeah, we can watch the video. He only tagged his agency, though, which is just weird. You figure, like, if you're making a mouse, you would tag, like, a mouse company, but he collaborated with his agent, so I don't know, it's just all very interesting. 190, is that confirmed? He's not mouse name is Tenz, he's not working with any company. Interesting. It's the Tenz Zomb mouse. That is interesting. I don't think that's true. How much is your rent? I'm not going to answer that. Yo, Newcomb, how is it going, man? Waiting. Yeah. Lots of waiting. This is an awesome video, by the way. He said 4K polling rate not 100% confirmed. Well, if he said it, wouldn't it be confirmed? It's going to sell out in minutes? That's interesting. I don't think it will. I know Tenz is fucking huge, like 1.3 mil. He has insane pull, but I don't know if a mouse with no info on it is going to sell out 20k units in minutes. Because his collab with Final Mouse, which I feel like is more in demand, like a Final Mouse than just a like startup mouse, didn't sell out in minutes. But who knows? Do you think Tenz will actually use it, or will he be like Shroud? I mean, Tenz always swaps through mice, so I don't think he's ever going to be like exclusive to one mouse.
I had to have the best technology and meet my standards.
It's the XM2W. That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Probably a claw grip mouse. That would not be a surprise. I mean, it pretty much has to be a new shape. It's a Pulsar collab. That would be shocking. Doesn't Shroud still use his mouse? I don't know. Does anybody watch Shroud's stream? Be honest. Like, I feel like Shroud is just like, he has his viewers in his community, and that's just like kind of a bubble. Like, I just never see anything about Shroud. When's the 4N14 Arrow review coming? Also comparisons to Shinkai Raiden? Yeah, I'll definitely compare it to other speed pads, but I can't say within a week. I can say within 2 weeks, though. Yeah, it's just not like a high priority. It's nothing special. I will go out and say that about the 4N14. Nah, Shroud is boring now. That's sad. Let's see. Has anything been tweeted? No. Also, you guys let me know if I'm missing out on anything. I know Tenz said, like, his Discord is going to get updates. The mouse is still a work in progress and will be dropping project updates on my Discord. So, I mean, theoretically, I could join that, but I don't, like, want to. Video about Jade Skates by X-Ray Fed. Wait, I just realized I forgot to tag my Discord that I am live streaming. Give me a moment. Make sure to like the stream while we're taking this moment break. How many cm per 360 is your hairline? That's a good question. I don't know I don't know how that would be measured. What's the 360 in that aspect? Haven't checked the Tenz Discord since they removed the hentai channel. The fact that there was a hentai channel at some point is pretty crazy. Wait, Tenz.gg is just a website. Like, is the mouse info going to be here? Or is this gonna... Oh, shit. We have a countdown. I didn't even realize we had a countdown. Why didn't you guys let me know we had a countdown? This is big, though. 10, 9, 8. It's like the fucking new year. What's Tenz's new mouse? We'll find out in 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. What's happening? -1. This isn't how timers are supposed to work. Okay, -7 seconds. We'll find out in negative time. Is there info on his Twitter? That is shocking. Let's check. What's the website? Tenz.gg. Let's see. Are we still finding out in negative 30 seconds? Mine still says a minute left. Well, it says 3 for me, so it's definitely 3. I did not sign up with my email, so I might have been missing out on, like, if you guys signed up with your email, maybe you guys got something. Truly one of the drops of all time. I agree. This is like, we've never had a negative time on the Final Mouse website. This is new, even for the mouse scene. But yeah, I mean, it says 700 viewers. Jesus, the streams are... I really appreciate all of the live stream support. I do generally just stream when it's like topical though. Okay, we're gonna find out what this mouse is all about in a negative minute. Let's see, has Tenz tweeted? Come on, chop. I don't got all day here. 900 already? What do you mean? Oh, viewers. I thought you meant like mice sold. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, the support on these, truly shocking. Definitely broke the website. Damn, -2 minutes? This is just funny. Sold out, yeah. It's just literally insta sold out. Yeah, any of you guys who are like resellers, I doubt there's any like anything happening with this mouse. Zebra Artisan Pad coming soon? Never say never. Coders are gonna get laid off? Yeah, I don't know what's happening, honestly. Did you find another barber yet? Yeah, I just went back to the same guy. Like not the same guy, but like the same shop. Just bought 50. This is sad. Sold out yesterday, it seems. Yeah, no trailers? I think the trailer was going to drop along with the mouse, which is why it's like, that's a weird thing to have in a mouse drop. Like, generally, you get the info, even reviews, before you take, like, customer money. I'm not saying it's, like, unethical or it's a bad mouse, but it's just unusual. It's not the norm. If it's 60 grams, it's over. What do you think? I mean, I think if it's, like, not top-of-the-line specs, it'll just be more of, like, okay, like, Tenz released a mouse. But if it's, like, really good, it obviously has some potential if they worked with a solid Chinese manufacturer. But I know nothing about Prodigy Agency, and I've never heard about them in relation to the mouse scene. They're based out of France. I don't love France. I'm just kidding, of course. But, yeah, I don't know what's happening with this. And, obviously, the website not being up. Oh, it is up. This is crazy. Tenz Secret Mouse Founders Edition. The Secret Mouse. Okay, $190. Jeez. Gee whiz. Okay, we got a video. Yeah, 29-second video.
This is a project I'm really excited about. I've been working on this for quite a while now, as I've always wanted to create my own perfect mouse. I'll be sharing updates on the regular, so you can follow the development from beginning to the end.
Is that like an AI voice?
In your own hands, but the amount is limited. Thanks everyone for your support, and I hope you're as excited as I am.
Okay, is there info on the mouse? Less than 60, what? I'm speechless. Wait, there's no info on the mouse? It's a secret mouse. Wow. I am shocked. Okay, less than 60, I mean, that's not a lot to go off of. So it's going to be like the typical 4K wireless, 8K wired, or not typical, but we've seen Pulsar do that. I mean, I'm going to buy one of these because I'm a reviewer and I am what I am. Description? Is there more? Click description. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, we got a Nordic chip, $33.95. I expected that's... Okay, so a Tenz ambidextrous shape, that's a work in progress. So we don't even... So the shape is not finalized. This is very interesting. Okay, so 4K wireless, 8K wired, like I said. Just more sensor info there. they're getting a lot of sensor info out there. Battery up to 30 hours at 4K hertz. Wow. Around summer 2024. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I was expecting probably more. I was probably expecting a little bit more info. Okay, time to buy one. Should I buy one to give away? See, I was thinking about doing that, but summer 2024, I feel like that's just wasting a few $100s. Like, I'll buy one, but I don't think I'm going to buy an extra. Buy 3. Yeah, I'll buy 20. What's the max I can get? I doubt this website. Maybe I can get up to a few hundred. Big Tenz supporter. There's another video, question mark? I don't know. Let me check his Twitter. It's a good idea. Maybe he tweeted something. Well, I don't know, man. It's so risky. I'm aware that I'm probably not going to get a cream of the crop mouse. Okay, pre-orders live. You can secure one of the future 20,000 mice. I love this, like, way to spin a mouse release. I've always wanted to create my own mouse from scratch, and it's finally happening. I'm thrilled to share the development while we're working on shaping it. Oh, this is the same video. Key specs. Okay, it's just the same as the website. And then we get more info in the Discord. GTA 6 before the Tenz mouse? That is crazy. It's a crazy statement. System requirement? iOS? Does it say that? What? That's wild. That's a good catch. Okay, this mouse is compatible with iPhone. Worse weight than the ULX? I mean, it's a crazy weight. Around summer 2024. So they're giving themselves room for delays, which honestly happen. Like, you can't really take that away from companies. If you're pushing out products, there's probably going to be some delays. So if you're buying this, don't expect it to get it anytime soon. If the people who said it's going to sell out instantly, I'm going to take the under on that. And judging by the chat sentiment, it does not seem like many of the 1,200 viewers, that's wild, are going to be partaking in this mouse. iOS compatible W, big W. 190 is crazy. Yeah, I mean, think about these specs. Like, the Pulsar X2 V2 is like pretty much clears all of this, except it does not have Tenz's own ambidextrous shape, which is a work in progress. But other than that, you can get similar mice for literally half the price, less than half the price. Where's the shape? What the fuck? It's a work in progress, man. We can find the shape. We will have some little info on it. We can, okay, there's the shape. You got that?
This is a product I'm really excited about.
See, like, it doesn't, the mouth movements don't match up with the words. Is this just me?
Everyone for your support, and I hope you're as excited as I am.
Maybe they do. Why does the mic sound so weird, though? Wait, what the hell? Where was the little, okay, yeah. Is this real?
Always wanted to create my...
Yeah, that's the shape. There you go. $40 mouse, easy 3 mil profit for Tenz. That's even more than selling cookies. Yeah, this is definitely going to make a lot more money than Pokemon's Endeavor. How can you order something that you can't see? How, like, this shit is so scammy. Man, it's Tenz's secret mouse. What aren't you getting? It's a secret. It's a work in progress. You're going to find out in the future. Where did they say future mouse? I love that. No, fuck, where is it? And this is the Founders Edition. It's a secret. Mystery mouse. Yeah, it's like a mystery box. Hold on, I'm going to buy them, though, now. 10 bands? Can anybody, like, super chat? Like, cover a little bit of this? Hold on, I'm going to tweet this out. No. If I tweet this out, it'll look weird on Twitter. I'll tweet it out. This is the life of a reviewer. Secured my Tenz mouse NFT. Does it come with an NFT? $189 is with shipping included, so they're competing directly with Razer plus Tenz tax. Yeah, it's just interesting, though, because, like, I look at this as it's probably going to be closer to, like, a Pulsar or a Lamzu mouse, and that is literally, like, $100. Like, what does this have based on these specs? Obviously, Tenz tax, you figure it would be, like, maybe $150. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Tenz tax, if anything. Let's see, is there any more info? He's been working with House Games and Sogol. Oh, for like results in specs. Experts and testers on the prototypes. Damn, I did not make the cut for being an expert or testing the Tenz mouse prototype. This is tragic, folks. Hope this helps. Thank you. We're getting very close to being able to afford 49 Tenz mice. This is worse than the Glorious group. I'm just not thinking of this as a mouse release. Like, once I found out about it, I'm like, okay, it's a Tenz gifting endeavor. Like, it will be cool when it eventually drops, and maybe it will be the greatest shape of all time, but it's a hefty price. Ordered a Beast X today. Opinion on it now. My copy is still good. The side buttons are really bad. They said they're going to address it, though. I don't think all units are as bad as mine. Mine seem to have gotten a little fucked up in shipping, but it's, like, really solid. The clicks don't rebound fast enough, though. I think it's because they're magnesium. And they just, like, there's something off, but it's a really good mouse regardless. The only reason they're doing this pre-order is to fund the project because of the high investment for the brand. Yeah, I understand, like 20k mice, that does cost a significant amount to produce. $190 is crazy. It's 65 grams. It's no more than 65 grams. That is what it will be. It will be a wireless and lightweight mouse under 65 grams, which is something we have never seen before. Pre-order is fine, but show your shape. The shape should have been the first thing to consider. Man, what are you not getting? It's a work in progress. Like, he doesn't know the shape. It's a secret. If he knew it, he would tell you. If you guys cannot tell, there is a lot of sarcasm. No hate, though. No hate. I love this font as well. You use a GPX and are complaining about 64 grams. I'm not complaining about 64 grams, but like a 64 gram small mouse? Am I going to pretend like at $190 it's possible for that to really do anything that we haven't seen before? No. But I do have to buy this mouse. I forget. I'll go back to one. I feel like, why not edit it in the cart? I don't know. I like clicking my ULX. So is it a scam? I wouldn't call it a scam, but don't buy it. If you're just like in the market for a mouse right now, don't buy it. If you want to support Tenz on his epic secret mouse project, like I do, buy it. But yeah, that's pretty much how I look at it. I'm not seeing anything that if I was like a non-reviewer, non-Tenz fan, that would cause me to buy it. Sold out? Is it actually? I'm going to freak out if it's sold out. Hold on now. Oh, still have 50 in my cart. Did you not like the X2A? I didn't get it. I don't know why. Did other reviewers get the X2A? If this actually sold out, I'm going to be sick. Sold out? Is chat trolling me? Probably. Okay, we're checking out. Well, I fear it has not been sold out. That would have been insane, by the way. I'm just putting in my address. I apologize for not reading the chat constantly. Okay, free shipping, as was stated before. Credit card. I just bought 50, can't wait. W. 190 mystery box, 189 for a secret shape is crazy. It's goated. Viper Binny versus ULX latency. Why do you comment that on every one of my videos? I appreciate that you want to see it, but it's just never going to come for me. No way 20k mice sold out without even showing the mouse itself. If Tenz has the motion to do like 3 mil or whatever someone said in sales, like after the cost of the mouse in 13 minutes, he might be the GOAT. But it seems like I cannot check out. I just fucking got the CVC wrong on my card somehow. Elo Shapes. Elo Shapes is in the chat. Yo, your mustache, bro. What's going on with it, Ryler FA? Sold out? Is it really? Let's see. There's no way they actually need my phone number. If I don't get the Tenz mouse for this reason, it's not sold out. My order is being processed. We are in the clear. Ever clear. Oh my god. Confirmation. Everybody who said it's sold out, you're a liar. Okay, here we go. Got a tweet out. What do I put as the caption? Take that, liberals. Yep. All of the liberals spreading misinformation about the mouse being sold out. You got owned. Just your order number to see. I have 501 so far, so I don't know if that's accurate. Probably. Whoever asked and is now going to cancel my order, steal my address, do whatever you want. At least it's free shipping. Yeah, free shipping, no taxes, cool. $190, that's still like on the very high end of mice. The WL mouse, how about that? Like under 150, 40 grams, which is well under 65, 4K wireless. But it is not Tenz, folks, and that's what it's all about. It's going to be the XM2W. That would be crazy. EU, it's 179. Well, isn't that like, I don't know, Euro's a shitty currency. Can you repeat your CVC and card number? I'll pass on that for now. So many mice clear this, but none have the Tenz factor. I love Tenz. Many spelling errors. Is your main game still Fortnite? Yeah. I'm glad you're supporting a small business. Yeah, I love supporting like just the smaller creators out there trying to fund their dreams. I hecking love Tenz. Should I add hecking? I will. Sure, that's a good idea for the copy paste spam is crazy. In my chat, I haven't really noticed it. Lol, calling euro a shitty currency XD. Man, I'll go USD for euro. Like, I'll advocate for the USD, but we don't have to do that. There we go. $189. I'm not going to say down the drain, but it has been spent. And I will not be getting a mouse for a few minutes at the least. Yo, Kai with 569 Canadian dollars. A weak currency, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Nothing makes this mouse look unique other than the name. Also, use the pad I sent you. Yes, I do. I still have to remove, like, can you remove the, like, shitty bar at the side of it? Or do I just have to deal with that? And I still need to get the feet for it. But yeah, that's a good point. I need to try out the IKEA glass pad. And yeah, I mean, aside from the Tenz name, there's really nothing. Which I guess is just, like, understood. 400 sold with 0 shape announced? I mean, is that surprising? Like, there are a lot of people who have money in, like, Tenz. That's the way I see it. That's my analysis on the matter. If you think about it, with inflation, you might be getting a deal. True. Considering resale value as well. Let's see. Minus 189. In before 33.25. Probably not. Let's see. Okay. Tenz mouse. Maybe there's some more info by now. Gotta go back to the Tenz Twitter. How much does the new Final Mouse weigh at in person? 37 or 38 grams on the medium. Out on my scale, it comes in at 37, like one unit, and the other's 38. So I don't really know what it is. But it seems most people's are 38. This or the new Final Mouse? I mean, I think you just want me to say Final Mouse, because I don't know which spin you can take to say that this is like a better spend of $190 on a mouse. But I ordered it. I heckin' love Tenz. Maybe I'm preparing to be wowed in person. How much does Tenz mouse weigh? Look, it's going to be less than 65 grams. It's not going to be more. How much less? Less. How much more? No more. Final Mouse Tenz Ergo. Yeah, it's surprising. Like, you think, like, given that he made a mouse with Final Mouse, that he could have convinced them to, like, do a project, but maybe this is just more, not going to say lucrative, but he wants to have the secret project. 64.9 grams without skates calling it. I mean, I doubt it. It's like, if he's like dialing in the mouse, I doubt it's that hard to get like an ambi shape mold a bit under 60 grams. Unless he wants it to be like a medium or larger mouse, in which case it could be like a good feeling weight. There's obviously not a lot to go off of, but it is a high price point. The IKEA serving tray mouse pad is sold out. Is it really? I'm sure they will restock it at some point. Working with Zogel and House. I think that's just like for the testing, like of the latency itself. New Tenz mouse? What the fuck? Yeah, it is. It is something. We can rewatch the video. I don't know if you guys can hear the honking outside. Can we actually get some info on the shape? Or is it just like always shifting? I don't think it's real. But I also like don't like the way any of these look. Actually, no, this one looks fire. Like a little EC. This is goated. Goated shape analysis. What's the price? $190. A little something something. Pretty cheap. I don't know about that shape. Don't take the shape serious. Like, that's just troll. Like what I just said about the shape. That is the smile right there of making millions of dollars. I hope to have that smile one day. He said on stream it will be a combination of the XM1 and S2. That's interesting. So like just a solid claw grip shape. And if it's like really good like endgame gear Zowie level quality, I could see like a low 60 gram weight not being bad. But it is still. It's a lot, and it's a long wait. If I don't know how many have been sold so far. I'd presume no more than 1,000, which is like a 20th of the stock. Only 190? Wow, what the fuck? That's a deal? I agree. Have you reviewed the S450, the Felina? I haven't. What if Tenz is baiting us and you just bought a full rare golden 2-gram mouse? I may have. If they should, yeah, they should do that. They should be like, there's a golden ticket, which is like a 1-gram gold mouse. And that would certainly boost some sales. When does it drop? It just dropped. It was put up for sale at the same point the info was released. I wish I was an expert that could have been consulted on this. Attack Shark X3 is the best budget mouse right now. It's like the cheapest wireless mouse I'm recommending. Do you think the mouse review market on YouTube could be someone's for the taking, or are you king? I don't know. I think RJN is still the GOAT. I think there are some industry plant reviewers being propped up right now. But I will not speak any more on that. 4K pulling, though, at 30 hours is insane. I mean, I don't know if the battery is, like, finalized. Maybe it is. But that's, like, 30 hours constant motion, which is honestly, like, the most transparent you can be about battery life. So I don't think it's going to be anything, like, out of the ordinary for, like, a 3395 Nordic chip with 4K. Speak on it? I will not speak on it. Are you going to try the VXE-R1? I don't even know what that is, man. Or wait till the Ultra comes out. Are you talking about mice? The VXE-R1. Too many Chinese mice. My HTX lasts like 4 hours? Really? Yeah, mine's like, I pretty much don't use my HTX because of like the charging cable situation. Just the fact that the dongle and the mouse don't use the same cable. Very few USB-C cables fit in it. But yeah, I really don't know what else there is to cover about the Tenz mouse. Let Boards the XD test. Won't be disappointed. True. Should I retweet it? Fuck, I should have retweeted it. I don't know. Let's see. Is there any more tweets? Oh, T-Hump. Why would anyone buy a mouse? No shape details? See, people just don't get it. It's okay not to get it. Not everybody has to get everything. Exact reason I sold my HTX? Yeah, that along with me just not liking the shape for fingertip, like, I just don't enjoy the mouse. People find it so hard to believe. They're like, oh, you like the ULX over it just because you hate G-Wolfs. I'm like, I would not recommend paying $170 for that. How is the weight of the X-Lite ES? I've realized it's more like Zowie adjacent. But just the standard X-Lite V3 is much lighter. But yeah, this comes out on my scale at like 64 grams, and I don't love ergos. Like, I go from fingertipping these 40-gram magnesium mice, which I think are like truly peak mouse, and then I go back to ergos where I just don't get any benefit. I'm just like, why am I using this? But I just got to adjust to it, then I'll have a more positive spin on it. Shape potential is king. Yes, potential is king. That's a great quote. It's a great line to look at this release. HTX button height is too low. Yeah, it might actually be too low. I agree with you. And then you can't like grip it towards the back because of the way it flares out. But see, people say I don't understand shapes. This is very interesting. Sprimes seem good. The size seems like a bad idea. I'm not liking my unit. But I figure I just have to put more time on it. And this is a super pre-production sample, so they will obviously make it better. Like, quality-wise, it's really good. Just in terms of, like, the shell. The clicks are too heavy, but that's something that I could see changing. The weight doesn't feel, like, as impressively light as some other, like, ambi mice, but Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. Now, Board Z0 shape info is wild. He can work on it unless no one is ready. Yeah, I've like everything I've been saying about like the secret mouse and like the future mice has been like pretty troll. I am not a huge fan of this idea. I obviously am supporting it just because, you know, gotta get mice, but 190 no shape info. I just don't see like even a mouse community member is probably not going to be too interested in that. Tenz not following you is crazy. It is. Maybe one day. Wish I had enough money to cop a mystery mouse like all these people on Twitter. LMFAO, wild world we live in. Mouse reviewers excluded. It's their job. Everyone else, though, you are wild. That's a good take. I'm happy I just read that out loud. Pulsar is goated? I tend to agree. Some people really like hate on the QC of their mice, but the biggest issue I've had across like the last 6 copies of Pulsar mice is like sticky clicks when I click it for like the first time in a session on one of my X2V2 minis. Like the mice are built fucking well. Is the Atlantis still worth it? If you want like an XM1 wireless style shape, I'd say so. Sticky clicks, yep, same. Yeah, it seems like they fucked up the adhesive on maybe the first batch, maybe multiple batches. But it's really no issue. Like once I click and get the stickiness away, like it's perfectly fine. So everyone gotta tag Boardsy so Tenz follows and lets me test? That would be crazy. There's probably an NDA. No way. People are stealing my screenshot. You think Beast X will come with a small version? They said that they're going to release a small version at some point, like in the future. So there will be a smaller WL mouse. Any PM1 thoughts? I just gave them a few minutes ago. Like, I'm really just not too big on it, but I'm not adjusted to the shape. I have this weird issue where my left click just activates randomly. The clicks themselves are kind of heavy, but I will tough through it. Did you get the whale glaze already? No, he shipped that out to me, but that's coming from EU, and I don't think it was like DHL Express, so I don't know when it's gonna come. We're just supposed to order without seeing a $190 mouse. Yes, and you're supposed to like it. But yeah, I'm not obviously like I understand why somebody would be hesitant to order the mouse. The mouse didn't sell out. If anybody's ordered it recently, I'd be interested in like what the number itself is, like not the full order ID, but yeah. I got the glaze as my first glass mousepad, possibly the best mousepad I've ever had. Yeah, I have high hopes, but the whale tends to strongly hype his own stuff up. So yeah, I'm just waiting till I have it in hand. What's the board man got on his Christmas list? That's a good question. There's an upcoming Robert Edwards auction, so I'm just gonna buy myself a few cards. Pre-war baseball cards. And that's probably it. That's enough. Are you playing the solo FN tourney? I did not know there was a solo FN tourney. So no, probably not. I would play like duos, because I have a Fortnite duo. Do you read and or enjoy any books? Yes, big into reading. Been big into Faulkner recently, and Henry James might be the GOAT. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Current best LGG mousepad has to be the Saturn Pro. I have no idea what the Neptune is. Like I saw they have like pre-orders for that, but I haven't even talked to Lethal Gaming here about that. So yeah, maybe I'll test that at some point. Do you actually play games or just play with mice? I mean, if you like actually watched my reviews, you would see that like every one of them has gameplay in it. So I just don't get that question. But yes, I do play Fortnite. I play aim trainers. Like, I like whenever I post an aim trainer score in a video, people are like, wait, I didn't realize you could aim. So I just think I'm never going to be able to shake people thinking I don't actually know how to aim or play games well. So I've just accepted it. Bring back Crunker clips now? Crunker's just shot, man. There's absolutely nothing that can save Crunker. They like sold it. What rank are you in Fortnite? I'm Unreal, but that says nothing. I'm a top 300,000 Fortnite player. I'm the GOAT. But yeah, rank's not really fun. It's just like glorified pubs. Any good Japanese brand mice? I don't think there are many like Japanese specific brands. Is Mad Cat's out of there? I don't know. Fortnite top 5 game all time. Not a hot take. It might be number 1 for me. It has encapsulated like over a quarter of my memorable life. Fortnite's the GOAT. I mean, dang, still unreal though. True. I saw that aim trainer score on one wall, 2 targets, small flicks. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I've been playing static recently. Like, it sounds so chill, but ever since like getting the ULX and WL mouse, like something clicked, and all of my like static scores have increased. Ninjutsu, are they actually based out of Japan though, or are they just like kind of Japanese culture vulturing? Not that I have an issue with that, but I'm just unsure. Favorite cartoon growing up? SpongeBob when I was like younger, then regular show probably, and then, I mean, like a South Park, Family Guy have influenced my humor a lot. How did you start reviewing mice? How did you have the budget to pump out reviews? I would just spend like all of my available money as a senior in high school like on mice. I may have even yoinked a Cooler Master MM710 from a store. May have. Not saying I did it. Not saying I recommend doing it. 19,489 still in stock? Oh, you can add that many to the cart? Damn, you guys are goated with the methods. Does Code Boardsy still exist? Yeah, you can use it a few places. I still encourage putting it everywhere you go on the internet. I think the guy on the subreddit was Japanese when he advertised ninjutsu ages ago. Okay, that's cool. I've never known because I've only really spoken to them. Like, they have like a English rep who speaks it well, and they ship packages out of like New Jersey, so I just didn't know, but totally valid. Gravity Falls, is that a show? I've never watched it, if so. Got the A950 Pro 4K magnesium for 123 USD. Do you think it was worth it for a mag mouse? I mean, it could be. I don't think that's a especially good mouse compared to other options on the market. Why did RJ block you for a long time? Damn, I just saw that message. And then it went away. But yeah, it was basically because I would just troll him. On and on again. I'm just surprised he's never forgiven me. Like, he unblocked me, so he clearly at some point was like, okay, I don't need this guy completely gone anymore. But he's still, like, he keeps his distance. I think I just have to go to Australia. That's probably what it's going to be. Just meet him in person. Settle. Put our differences aside. Have a basketball 1v1. Payday tomorrow, Bossman, WL mouse, cop or not. I mean, it's really not a bad buy. Like, if that's the type of mouse you're looking for, like a low 40 gram magnesium mouse, there's nothing on my unit aside from the side buttons, which I think I got like the worst copy. And they said they're going to address it in the future. Like, it's really not bad. I was getting wireless interference issues at first, but I just had to straight up unplug every other mouse. Like, it didn't even matter if they were idle. Just unplugged everything, and then my WL mouse, like, sensor implementation was really solid. Show up outside his house and all will be forgiven, surely. Yeah, I feel like that's a logical way to look at it. Why is there no Final Mouse small clones? That's a good question. There are, like, some shapes that come close-ish. But yeah, I realized when I was using the WL mouse that this feels like the Vancer Gretza. I was like, what like mouse does this feel like? And that's like kind of what it reminds me of. So I just don't love it for claw. But for fingertip, it's solid. I just hate the slits in the side. But yeah, I'll have a full review on it soon. Will there be Tiger Ice for GPX2? There should be soon, yeah, for sure. How are your pads on your DTS so perfect? What's I don't know what that means. Oh, my DTs? I don't know. I just got them like 2 months ago, maybe. What's your routine for testing mice? Sorry if there's a video where you answer all this shit, but just curious. I don't mind answering questions. I truly do enjoy it. But yeah, my routine for testing mice, it's just using the mouse in game. Whenever like you guys see my mouse moving around on screen, I'm always just like testing like different grip styles. It's not like a major part of my testing, but like whenever I have a mouse in my hand, I'm always like making some observations about it. And I feel like that's just come with like schizophrenically reviewing every mouse that has come to market like forever. But yeah, just testing the quality, testing it in Kovacs, testing it in game, just all of that. Kai just said shape reveal is next week. Okay, that's interesting. What happened to the focals? I dropped them too much. So I just don't understand. Like, why not wait until next week to just release the mouse? Am I the only person thinking that way? Wait, what the hell? How did I just bring it to a new screen? Oh, I just brought it to the same screen. I like the ULX small, but it seems like the width will be too thin. Have you tried it, like Ultralight 2 already? Because it's like a shape that's been out forever. Does SkyPad need a sleeve or no? Need, no, but better with, yes. But I just don't use sleeves, so I use glass pads regardless. Have you been enjoying the Blitz? Mine's been pretty nice so far. Yeah, mine's nice. It has like almost, it does have like a zero-ish cloth surface. It has like almost like a hint of cordura. I mean, it sounds like dumb if I say it, but you might understand what I'm saying. I kind of like it, but yeah, I don't know if I like it over a zero. It's a very interesting mouse. Or pad, rather. Bro's dropping a $1,000 headphone? Yeah, it was unfortunate. I just want to, like, sell it, because some guy said he was going to, like, do a project out of it, but then he didn't actually buy my focals. What number did your order start with? I was order 500. Tenz said on stream he doesn't like mice around 40 grams and under. Okay, so then hopefully the build quality is just like pristine, like really like endgame gear, Zowie. I mean, even if it's like Pulsar level of like sidewall integrity, like around Logitech, I think it would be solid. But it's a pricey mouse. Do you still use your Deathfire V3 Pro? A little bit. Like when I'm testing ergos, it's not like my main mouse really because of the creakiness. And I just think that like Razer will release a new mouse at some point, like a Deathfire V3 Mini or something, so maybe I'll just wait for that. But yeah, it's not like been my main mouse recently. Nice mustache, I appreciate it. There have been mixed opinions on the mustache so far. Should I get the ULX today or wait and see what this mouse is and maybe get the ULX at a later drop? Where would you get a ULX today? Like buy it third party? Definitely don't do that. This mouse you're going to be waiting until the summer, so definitely don't do that. I'll just get the ULX at the next drop if you are interested in that. My Deathfire has crazy creaking. Yeah, mine has the same. Hold on, I'll fucking pull it out. Yeah, he said he's going for build quality rather than weight. Okay. Well, that sets the standards very high. At least that's how I interpret it. Like $190. It's gotta be a brick. It's gotta be made of stainless steel. The mouse is dropping in a year? Yeah, around summer 2024. You know, 2025 is around summer 2024. What's up with the whale guy? He seems like a weirdo. I had basically the same question asked to me when I was in Japan with, like, other, like, people in the Japanese community. I was like, you know, the whale, he just doesn't do himself any favors. Like, he takes a lot of weird positions. It seems like, I don't know, what happened with his WO mouse expose. It seems like that kind of just, like, he moved on to now he hates the 4114 pad. Like, if he really just focused on, like, just not starting beef with so many people, I think he would have a good reputation as, like, a product designer. But yeah, he really just does not do himself any favors. A lot of people just don't like him and will not buy his products regardless. But I'm going to be checking out his glass pad soon. The pokey cookies of gaming mice. That's a funny perspective. Not going to sell out until the shape is revealed, I believe. Yeah, that will definitely help. But then it's also like, if the shape really is being reviewed in a week, what the fuck is the point of buying it when it's a secret? Like, what do I gain? I'm not getting the mouse before the summer. Like, what? I can't be the only person, like, where it's just like, it's not clicking. The social status, true. I copped it. I was order 500. I'm going to just flex that. I'm going to, like, have a little post-it on me at all times. That was Tenz mouse order number 500. Yeah, I'm, like, understanding how FOMO works in real time. Like, it doesn't hit me with other mice, but this I'm starting to, like, be like, hey, what's going on here? Should have done a Cyber Monday deal. True. On Cyber Monday, not offering an initial discount? Or maybe it is. Maybe it'll bump up to 210 once the shape is revealed. Is it an ergo? No. It's the one thing we know. It's Tenz's own ambidextrous shape, and it is a work in progress at that. And it's supposedly, based on info that I was told by a chat viewer, so I don't know how accurate that is, it is a mix between XM1 and an S2, which I think I heard about Tenz saying like years ago that he wanted to make. Maybe they're testing how well hype alone can sell. I mean, it's possible. He says he's working with an agency, and my mother told me when I was young, never trust a man in a suit, even less if he is clean shaven. So we need to find out what Tenz's French agent looks like. Do they wear suits? Are they clean shaven? Are they trustworthy? Like the Stream Boys. True. any recommended skates for the SkyPad? They have like some like Obsidian, or no, whatever they made with X-ray pad that's like the umwipe material. I've heard that those are quieter and better than traditional PTFE on glass, but I just use like Tiger Ice V2 core pads. Like anything works, honestly. Beards equals trustworthy. Yes, there's a lot of truth to that. Apparently, he said on Twitter that House Gaming is helping too. Yeah, from the way I interpreted that, is House Gaming and Sogol like helped him test the click latency. You see, validate the technology and move on to this shape and design, oddly capitalized, stage. So I don't know if that implies that they're involved in the shape and design stage. Not spending almost $200 for a 60-gram mouse? Hater. Hot grannies near you. What a name. Bought Tenz mouse. I love my king. W that. Is he funding this all out of pocket? Yeah, it's not like a collaboration with a company. But yeah, that was the thing I like found kind of weird, that he tagged his agent. Like his agency. Prodigy Agency. So actually, no, I guess they are supporting him financially, maybe? I do not know. Does your Lamzumaya double click if you set it to 0 debounce time? No, I don't. I trust Zogel and House. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they're able to test the click latency and validate that it is indeed solid performance. But at $190, like, there's a lot more to a mouse. So we just got to have a really solid quality, really good, unique shape. And then I could see it, like, with the Tenz tax being solid. But that's just no guarantee. And it's interesting. I don't know if mouse tech is going to, like, internals-wise, get that much better by summer 2024, but, like, summer's far away. This is true, folks. Is it plastic or magnesium? It is plastic, as far as I know. I feel like it would be advertised if it was non-plastic. I was wondering about the fact that he tagged an agency, but it's marketed as I'm paying for the molds. Well, I'm sure, like, him alongside his agency are, like, paying for it. Like, they're kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Is the 10-gram difference noticeable in the new X-Lite V3 series? Absolutely. It's, like, majorly noticeable. But I also don't, like, I don't know, I haven't tested them both enough, like, side by side to know if I, like, really prefer the standard version over it. 190 for a plastic mouse is wild. It is more expensive than any other plastic mouse. Even, like, the most expensive ones, like Viper V2 Pro. I mean, I guess the G-Wolf's HTX at 170 or whatever is probably the most expensive. It's also with Final Mouse. Yeah, it's priced to compete with Final Mouse, but it's just, like, I mean, I guess it's just, like, depends on what you prefer. 540 likes. I guess it, like, kind of gets suppressed because it's a link. Doesn't Tenz usually get, like... Never mind. I thought I got, like, tens of thousands of likes on every tweet. This guy's a random. 65 gram is a brick. If it's small, it's really not a good weight. Like, there's no way to spin it where I'm going to be like, yeah, 65 grams, I'm in love with that. But if it's, like, a medium to larger shape, like around GPX size, maybe a little bit bigger, I could see it, like, well-balanced, not being the end of the world. You think that was not for me. I bought the Boardsy radar last night. W. That's a big W. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Zebra radar. You could get 5 of those. Not 5. You could get 4 of those and have money left over for an Attack Shark V3 for the price of the Tenz secret future mouse. Let's go back to the website, see if there's anything new. Oh, the FAQs. I can't even believe I haven't gone through the FAQs. I fucking threw. I would go with the wired Apex Pro Mini ABM. Like, there's no reason to get a wireless keyboard. Is international shipping an option? Awesome. Random list of countries. Actually, not random. Okay, when will I receive my Tenz mouse? It's expected to be in your hands around summer 2024. Exact time of arrival will be communicated by email. Let's go. I will be getting some emails in the future that I will share with you guys. How long will shipping take? Wait, what? Is it shipping out of Europe? Does this make sense for anyone else? How's shipping quicker to Europe? What are payment? Okay, I don't care about these. What are the main features? Okay, that's helpful. Ambidextrous. Okay. Are there sizes? No, it's unique. One size. Tenz size. It's expected to be light. It should not exceed 65 grams. Okay, this is awesome. Awesome intel. Because the agency is in France? But why have it shipped to France to then ship it out of the European Union? I do not understand this. Imagine it's a mouse with removable weights in 2024. I think it's going to be the greatest mouse of all time. That's not what I meant to click on. Let's go, man. Shout out to Tenz. What's the deal with Pulsar naming? What are you confused about? The esports edition? That's what ES stands for. X2A is ambidextrous. X-Late V3. It's their ergo. Opinions on the Lamzu Thorn? It's just not... It's not a well-designed shape for larger hands. I'd go as far as to say it's not a well-designed shape for most claw grips. It just doesn't work for me. But other than that, like, the weight, it feels good. But I just, like, there's nothing about the shape that impresses me. When are you going to review the Groot mouse? I don't know what that is. I saw there was a coffee bean mouse. Starting to get why it's so expensive now. Lol. What makes you say that? I just love the iOS. Your mouse isn't compatible with iPhone? What are you doing? I truly don't know what grip I use. That used to make up a good amount of r/mouse review posts. Does anybody remember that from like 2018, 2019 when people just post pictures of their hand gripping a mouse and they'd be like, what grip am I using? So I would recommend doing that. Let's bring that back. But yeah, if your palm is making if your palm's not making contact with the mouse, you're fingertipping. It still does, really? I just don't really check it as much anymore. POV grid shot player makes the best mouse ever. The conversation that a lot of you guys aren't ready for is grid shot is the best way to improve your aim. Like, if you learn how to be a speed clicking goat, everything else is easy from there. There are many cases of this. You guys want to argue. Have you met Final Boy? Yeah, I did. At the last Final Con when they revealed the centerpiece. It was very interesting. I will say, I mean, when it comes to who had more aura, more impact, the final boy or the artisan CEO, gotta be Mr. Kobayashi. Like, I don't know, it's crazy that I've met both of them. Like, those were Final Mouse and Artisan when I first started reviewing, like, those were just my top brands. Very blessed. Shape hasn't even released. No, supposedly somebody said that Kaide said, we're playing the fucking game of telephone, that the shape is going to be revealed next week. But since there's just so much, like, it's a secret mouse, it's a work in progress, we're not telling you the shape. I would find that so weird. But a lot of this has been pretty weird. Are they not your top brands anymore? No, they probably, like, still are. But it's just, like, when I'm thinking back to, like, when I played with my ultralight, my modded ultralight 2 on a Hien. Like, that's when I was, like, really starting to understand mice. And those are, like, my top brands then. I'll tag you on Twitter with Kaide? Okay, I appreciate that. Why the hell wouldn't they delay the release to next week? That's what I'm saying. Somebody was like, maybe they're just testing how well hype sells. But it's like, I do not know. This is above my pay grade. Aura for Aura GPX or Board ZX2? I mean, Board ZX2 has more aura. But GPX2 is probably a better mouse. It's more expensive, though. And who knows what the future holds. Who haven't you met that you'd like to from the mouse community? I mean, RJN, easiest question ever. I mean, an Australia trip meeting RJN and Optimum Tech, I feel like that would just be funny. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't really want to go to Europe. If Europeans came to America, maybe. But yeah, I don't really know. I don't have the Japanese people who I fuck with. There are probably some that I'm missing, though. Am I shadow banned in your chat? No, you're not. But I'm missing plenty of messages. Doesn't RJN hate you? Yeah, but I figure if I'm in Australia, like, he would come around. Like, if I take a fucking 17, 20-hour plane flight, whatever it is, and I am in Australia, and I'm like, Rocket Jump Ninja, let's collab, I feel like he would do it. Maybe he wouldn't, though. Are you going to CES again this year? Maybe. I'd say there's a lower than 50% chance that I do. But I also do, like, I wouldn't count it out. It's possible. Go to Australia and box a kangaroo? I would let a kangaroo fuck me up for content. And it's just Australia. Chat's going fast. Also, Arjan doesn't hate you, I think. Has he made a public statement recently? So, I mean, he just, like, he doesn't hate me, but he also doesn't love me. I think it's closer to hate than love. Any Japanese brands that caught your eyes? Yeah, there were a few. Just, like, the keyboard scene is, like, really being advanced in Japan. Just a lot of the brands that were at Jibazo were pretty impressive. Maybe he seems like a weird guy? I don't think... No mouse reviewer is completely normal. I will say that much. Beast or Starlight 12 medium. Oh, you got put in timeout. That was unfortunate. What is the biggest mouse fumble this year? Cobra Pro. Because every time I stream, people ask me, like, what is the worst mouse of the year? And I never have an answer. So last time after I streamed, I looked around and I was like, what mouse sucks? Because usually if something's bad, like, I just put it at the back of my mind and don't really think about it. But then I looked at the Cobra Pro and I'm like, oh my god, this thing was such a meme. But it wasn't even a meme. It was just, like, bad and sad. So I would say Cobra Pro is the most disappointing mouse of the year. Can't fathom buying this mouse. Yeah, honestly, like, how many of you guys in chat bought it? Put a 1 if you bought it. And don't lie. If you lie, you're going to hell. No mouse enthusiast is normal. We are all in this boat together. True. What website is this? Tenz.gg. It's the only way the only way you can buy Tenz's new mouse, which is awesome. Okay, we've got like 6 ones. -1. This is funny. I considered, lol, chat stopped me. Wow. Chat, you're saving lives and bank accounts. I mean, it's just honestly like $190 between now and the summer. I feel like you'll be able to get legit multiple solid releases for that price. That's just another way to think about it. LMAO, I bought it, screwed, I'll go in blind. Yeah, that's just how I'm feeling. Like, as a mouse reviewer, like, it literally makes sense for me to buy it. But for the average consumer, I'm just trying to, like, spin it. Shape in progress is crazy. Look, man. It's a work in progress, and it's a beautiful work. Some are comparing it to Michelangelo's work. Are you reviewing the Aqua Control Pro you had on your desk? Yeah, this like really caught me by surprise. I thought it was just going to be like, because the price is crazy on it, first thing. I think they lowered it, though. But it's just like a really high quality, like solid surface. Order 546? Did you order recently? Or did you order like just a little bit after me? Me too, I love mine. Yeah, it really caught me off guard because just a lot of like the Chinese like pour on adjacent base like hybrid surfaces really just weren't exciting me. But I put this on my desk and it just reminds me of the original like ROB Strata kind of, but just with like new updated quality. So I like the pad. In 6 months, one Chinese factory will release the shape before true Lethal Gaming Gear LA1 lore. People are, yeah, they're going to have to be careful that they have their factories, like, under lock, because they could totally just... That's, like, happened before in the scene. That's a good point. Views on the Model O wireless? The O Pro, like, if you like the shape, it might be good, but I've never liked it. There's so many better, lighter ambi mice. I feel really sad for the LA1. Yeah, it's really a tragic situation. Complete WL mouse review incoming? Yeah, I've just been comparing it to the Viper Mini Sig and ULX and just really trying to, like, find out what the best mouse is, if that makes sense. Like, I could post a review right now just, like, covering all of the aspects, but I'm just, like, trying to go a bit more into detail because it is, like, a really good release at the weight it's at and at the price it's at. Are you going to review the Neptune mousepad from Lethal Gaming Gear? Yeah, at some point. I haven't been in the loop on that one whatsoever. But yeah, I'm sure since it's a new Lethal pad, I will review it. Beast X is crazy value? Yeah, it is. The only bad thing on mine is really the side buttons. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, and they are apparently fixing it. If you have lag at 8K, the problem is your computer. Okay, so show me clips in-game at Fortnite playing on 8K. Like, in an actual game. Nobody has. One guy showed me a creative clip, and he still was like, yeah, I was stuttering a bit in this clip, so I'm like, okay, that is not what I'm looking for. Did Boardsy buy this mouse? I did indeed. Everybody was like, this is a great decision. I think you're being smart with your money. Technique's outset sidebuttons are some of the worst I've seen. The outset AX? Mine's like perfect, so that's very interesting. Is 8K lagging common? Yeah, it's pretty common, depending on the title. Like Overwatch, CS2, Valorant, like 8K generally works in those games. But yeah, for what I play Fortnite, Apex, it seems like a mixed bag with people. But yeah, it's a 6-month waiting time. No, I mean, at least 6 months. They say around summer 2024. Fun fact, like, it's obviously not going to be before then. So yeah, and summer could mean anything from June to August. So yes, could be a very long wait. Yo, Slidebug, how's it going? Waiting for the Final Mouse centerpiece. True. I mean, but see, it's like, imagine Final Mouse took money on the centerpiece. That would be, like, kind of sus. Best magnesium mouse? Pure magnesium, it's going to be either WL mouse or Viper Mini Sig. But if you just mean, like, non-plastic, ULXs, I'd probably give it to the ULX. Weight balance on Beast X? It's a bit, like, front-heavy, but it's not, like... It's not easy to notice. But my problem with it is how, like, not heavy the clicks are, but the clicks are very, like, somewhat stiff, somewhat long rebound, and whenever I click it, it's just like I don't have as stable and solid of a grip as I do on the ULX. Premium wooden mice, that's not a thing. Did you like the X2H Mini? I made a video comparing the X2H Mini to the X2V2, and I pretty much concluded that I like the X2V2 more. But if you have small hands and want something with a more aggressive, like, hump in the back, I'd say it's good. X2H is fire? Yeah, the mini version, depending on your hand size and grip, it could be really good. Saturn Pro versus Zero. Really, Saturn Pro has it edged in size, but I've been using my Zero more recently. Just because my Saturn Pro is, like, kind of nasty and stained, I'd probably just need to clean it or just try a new batch. So a new Dharma Shark magnesium mouse? Yeah, 37 grams. That just shows magnesium mice are cooked. Like, the cat's out of the bag. It took China 2 years to figure out how to copy Final Mouse with magnesium mice. And yeah, now every fucking company just has one. It's like, I don't know. I've still yet to be impressed by a Dharma Shark mouse, but maybe this will be the first one. Bro, that mustache gotta go. See, that conflicts with the comment earlier with the guy who said I was gonna die if I shaved my mustache, so I don't know how to feel. How long before someone makes a styrofoam mouse? Yeah, I've always thought, like, some type of, like, mouse you can mold on your own just wouldn't be a bad idea, but I guess it would also be, like, impossible. Just saw the tweet. Hope this isn't a waste of money. I'm well prepared. Actually, no. I'm definitely... The mouse review, this stream, all things considered, I think I will be making a profit on this mouse purchase. Aerogel mouse incoming. I'd be down for it. Did you try the NPO1S out again? Javier with the 29,900 COP. What is that? I appreciate them, though. But besides the Viper VG Pro, what options do you have to suggest to upgrade? A Viper Ultimate shape has been good for me, open to different brands. The shape is somewhat similar to, like, a ULX Medium and $0.1. I have no idea how much currency it is, but yeah, it's like ULX Medium WL mouse, similar size. But yeah, you could always go for something like with a more prominent hump. Delete your mustache? It's not going to happen, guys. The comments do nothing to influence the mustache, aside from maybe motivate it to grow more. Colombian pesos? I was going to say Chilean, so I was not too far off. Maybe I did say Chilean. Chat, is this a buy or no buy? Do you have $190 that you don't need until the summer? In which case you will get a mouse that you don't know anything about? If so, it's a buy. You think the MM712 is dead? It's just not the most relevant mouse. I heard Cooler Master was gonna make a, like, more updated, like, pro version with 4K wireless, 8K wired, but that I just don't think that's released yet. But yeah, see, a Cooler Master MM712 with, like, those specs, lighter than the Tenz mouse, 4K wired, wireless, 8K wired, is going to be, like, well under $100. So the Tenz tax, you just got to account for it, folks. I forgot the MM712 existed. There's just been an insane amount of mouse releases this year. Was this year or last year? I don't even remember. There are too many mice. My aim is very stuttered on the old GPW 80 grams. I think I prefer a heavy mouse with a mud pad. No, I feel like you're just bad. and I don't mean that in a mean way, but just get like a GPX2, and then you'll probably be better. Or, I mean, your mouse is bad, not you're bad. Maybe you're bad, though. Yes. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? No, I can't. I never knew anyone who could either, which would probably be the only thing that got me into it. Tenz, what's the border between light and heavy? I'd say like around 70. Like when I switched to the Vaxi Outset AX after using like 40-gram mice for a week, I was like, wow, this thing is a fucking brick at 73 grams. I can't use it. Like if I were to use it right now, I would just constantly talk about how much I hate it. I can like adjust to that. So really weight, it's just like, it's all relative to what you're used to, and you can adjust to anything. But I would say like around 70 is where I start to feel like it's heavy. Good night, Borzy. Yo, good night, Power Beanie. Appreciate you being here. Does the Borzy radar have a surface that picks up dust and oils easily? Not really. Like, definitely not. I would say. I've put a decent amount of decent amount of time on my unit. Have you ever played Tetris? A little bit when I was like younger, but never seriously, if that. Yeah, I think it is a pretty like competitive thing. Attack Shark X3 for 30. It's a pretty good buy if you're on a budget. Is the ULX the best for fingertip? The best that I've tested. But like keep in mind, I hate fingertip grip mice. Like I just think they're dumb. And the HTX sucks for me. The Viper Mini Sig is really good. It's just a little bit like, it's just heavier than the ULX. Like I don't prefer it. The WL mouse though and the ULX, like those stack up pretty well with each other. Are you going to review the final Fantech Helios 2? I saw it in the background, and I want to see more coverage because I want to know how QC is. Yeah, mine feels like pretty meh. I'm not going to lie. I saw a few reviewers review it, and they seem to have a better experience than I did. But that's not at the top of my review list. I have it right here, like if you guys are wondering like what I'm fucking looking at. But yeah, I just like... My clicks had a lot of like pre-travel and like wobble. So did you try it out again? I keep seeing you saying that message. I don't know what it is, man. Like, you've sent that message like 20 times. I don't know. No, I haven't. There's your answer. Have you seen the Keychron M2 mouse? Is that the magnesium one? If so, yeah. Wait, no. That's Dharma Shark who just made a magnesium one. Is that another magnesium one? I don't fucking care. Fuck Keychron. Keychron, lowest tier mouse company. They're a keyboard company. They don't do mice. This is crazy. Answer the guy. I don't know, man. I do not know. X-Lite V3 ES gimmicky or good? It's just like, if you're looking for something that's more like a Zowie, like actual full-on Zowie experience, go for it. But I'm kind of bought in. Like, I understand. Fuck, can you guys even see it? I'm not going to turn on my other camera. But, like, I don't hate it. I don't like the amount of weight that the screen adds. But, yeah, I don't know. This mouse is just solid. I need to get more time on it, though. Boardsy Studio when? I don't know. I kind of, like, enjoy living in mouse reviewing induced squalor. It's kind of fun and trendy. I don't think I'd ever have like a fucking studio warehouse space unless I move out of the city, in which case my life would be upside down. Cleaning mouse with holes guide, please. How bad is it? It's really not that hard. Like a Q-tip, I wouldn't really recommend a can of air, like blowing it inside the mouse, but if you can like angle it where it goes outside the mouse, that's not bad. 189 Booga mouse? Yeah, it can't flop in the same manner the Booga mouse did. Like, that thing literally had a fucking laser sensor. But, yeah, 189, that's like, it would literally have to be one of the best around 60-gram mice ever made. So, you own an electric scooter? No. I'm not like a Mexican or Asian delivery driver. Like, those are the only people who have those in New York City. And it's crazy because you don't even need a license. They just get a little moped and like drive on the fucking sidewalk. But they're doing like 80 DoorDash orders an hour. New York City people, you know what I'm saying. Beast X seal of approval candidate or mid? Definitely a candidate. And since they told me that they were going to fix the side button issue that I have, and I really believe that like they can quickly make adjustments for like future batches, I think it's like a solid product. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on seal of approval yet, but that review is gonna come, what day is it, Monday? Probably either Friday or Saturday. NYC on an e-bike is super fun, not gonna lie. I did that back in August. And I guess I'm just too gritty. I'm just like, I'll take the train, I'll walk. Pretty good for a fake company? True. I mean, yeah, once I saw it in Japan, like, I had no problem being skeptical. I don't regret, like, making that video saying that it's probably fake based on the info I had, but then once I had the mouse in my hand, I was like, yeah, this is real. It seems like some other people really wanted to die on the mouse being fake hill. Open Fortnite, bro. Let's watch some gameplay. Not right now. I know I've said I was gonna like stream some gameplay, and I just haven't. And I don't know what it comes down to. I need to stream some Fortnite duos. Perhaps. Thoughts on the Lamb Sutachi? It seems interesting, but I haven't like tried one. I don't think it's coming out for like a decent amount of time, so it's just not like my main focus at the moment. When are you visiting Bad Seed Studio and collabing? I would be down. He's in Boston, so it's just like a Amtrak ride for me. Pretty piss easy. That would be based. I don't know if it will happen though. When are you shaving your mustache? I don't know. Maybe like for some, it would have to be for an incentive because I don't want to shave it. How do you avoid the void? I don't know what that means. Are there photos of the Tenz mouse? No, the point is that you don't know what you're buying. Or not that you don't know what you're buying, but it's a secret, rather. That's how they want you to look at it. Google Keychron M2 Mini wireless, please. I need your review. I mean, I'll ask Mech Keys to send me it. I'll add that to my list of Chinese mice that I'm gonna get and probably touch once. This Tenz reveal seems like such a flop. No hate to Tenz, but what the heck? Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I was gonna say it's not the worst release of all time. It's not. What the fuck happened to you, my favorite New York? I'm still in New York. I'm still kicking it. I hope I'm still your favorite. Bro, you look British? I consume a lot of, like... I get that. The mustache makes you a better aimer? It might. Like, if I had, like, a unkept beard, I would get it. But, like, the mustache, like, it's baller. And the thing that's crazy is, like, if I were to, like, curl it up, I would not get a single shave the mustache comment. I've proven this before. It's just, like... Does a better mouse actually make you better? To an like, it's a very common saying that like a mouse is not going to make you a better player. Like if you're bad, a new mouse is not going to make you better straight up. But like there are some situations where I feel like having a better mouse, like I am performing better. Absolutely. Do you use the Optimum mouse very frequently, if at all? Nah, never. It's just not a shape that works for me. And it seems like he's stuck with that shape. So it's just like, it's not the way I fingertip grip, so it's not going to be a mouse for me. And I did hear from Final Boy, so you can take this with a grain of salt, but apparently he tried it, and he said that he thought the Zero mouse felt heavier than the ULX. So it is like a very small, like only having contact points and fingertip grip mouse, so the weight balancing is going to be a little like awkward on it. I've tried mice like that before, but yeah, it's like, I don't think that's a true endgame mouse, especially like for someone like me who knows that I prefer full-size mice. Is Techni an industry plant? He is anything but an industry plant. Techni's the GOAT. Is there a ship date on Tenz? Around the summer. This item is a pre-order. Shipping will begin around summer 2024. LMAO, Final Boy trying to deny physics now? No, but he was just making a point about like the density of mice being more important than like the weight number itself, which I've been talking about for a while. Like some of these, like, I don't know which mouse it was. Fuck, I forget which mouse. It was like small. I was like, this thing just feels heavy. It might have been like the Model O- Pro or something. Techni is an industry plant from the drip industry. True. Drip too hard. AKA winter 2025. Nah, hopefully not. Summer is it's a long wait though. Like if you told me that there was like the best mouse ever releasing in the summer, I just wouldn't be that excited. I'd be like, damn, that's like it's a long wait from now. There are gonna be like 50 mouse releases before then. So like if you support Tenz, I'd say go for it. Do you like living in NY? Yeah, I love it, but I've Brooklyn born and raised, so it's pretty much all I know. But whenever I go anywhere else, I just compare it to New York, and very few places impress me, besides Tokyo and Japan in general. Like, they have cities figured out. But, yeah, New York's like, nothing is like it, really. Stay true. Techni, yup. FTC, flight team stand up. ULX medium feels so much lighter in the 10 small, probably because of weight density. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And there are some people in my comments being like, oh, the ULX weight difference between that and the HTX is like nothing. I'm like, you just need the mouse in hand to really understand how light it feels. Is there even an image of this mouse? No, there is not. I've heard that there might be a shape resolution at least up to 3200 DPI. That's based. They're not going to give you custom DPIs. Sigma. Do you use any perfumes? If yes, which one is your favorite? Thanks. Your mustache rocks. Is that? I can't tell if that's like a joke. You're saying like I'm a female because of the mustache I have. But I do have. I'm not gonna say my main scent. I did get some Tom Ford oud like somewhere in a Japanese airport. Stay true and run Corsair apps as a reviewer. What do you mean? Oh, Corsair ads? Is it sold out yet? No, it's not even close. I don't think 10% of the mice have sold out. I think it's like 2%, maybe? Any mathematicians in the chat? What's your favorite food in NYC? Luigi's on 20th Street in Brooklyn. Their pizza is probably top tier. But there's just like, I don't know. There's a lot of classic food spots. There's just so many, like compared to anywhere else. Besides Japan, of course. Bro's gatekeeping his scent? You just can't reveal too much. By the way, it's not going to be an ergo? I know. It's his own ambidextrous shape, which is a work in progress. What did you eat today? You guys want to see? I had a fucking crazy breakfast today. If you guys want to breakfast check me. I don't know why I'm showing it here. Yeah. See, this is like the worst way I could have shown it. Yeah, I had some eggs, some skirt steak, because now I'm like really doxing myself. I went to Western Beef in Brooklyn, and they had skirt steaks on sale. And that's like, that's peak. So, had some eggs, some steak, some toast, and that's really it. Is that an 8-3 pizza? No, I think fucking Dave Portnoy actually blew up the spot that I've been going to since I was like 5 years old. He gave it like a 9.2 or a 9.4, one of them. And yeah, ever since then, it's been like way more popular, which is annoying for me as a local. Are you Jewish? I'm not Jewish. I appreciate the question, though. Thoughts on garbage plates? What does that mean? Where can I see my number when I bought it? In the order confirmation. It's going to say like order ID, and then it's going to say like 3 numbers. It's a 9.2, def not a 9.4. Okay. Definitely not a 9.4. I mean, it's realistically a 10. I've tried a lot of like New York pizza. And some of it's shit. Like I could see how people like are like New York pizza's overrated if you try the wrong thing. The Zankunig was 600 euros for the M3S. I saw it. Is it sold out? Not even close. I saw the M3S went on sale. I'm going to message IPS Blue after the stream. Like, I'm really going to do it this time and figure out what's going on with that mouse. Have you seen Artisan do Black Friday or Cyber Monday deals before? No. There could not be anything lower on Artisan's priority than a Cyber Monday sale. That's what I've come to learn. Rebranded Amazon Basics mouse? That would be the best scam of all time. But it's going to be much better than that. Should I get WL Beast X or ULX for Christmas? I mean, if we're just gift maxing here, trying to get the most value out of a Christmas present, go ULX. I'd really say ULX regardless, but I'm just trying to think from your perspective. Watch it be an Asus mouse? No, it's definitely not going to be connected to any company. It's like his own thing. It's just admirable. I wonder if like his agency like just hired some like experts to work on it. I don't know what's going on. What did you do for Thanksgiving? It was pretty low key. Nothing too much. Just family and some family friends. Bought 8 SkyPads for USD 45 USD each to sell them in a few weeks for 100. Damn, you got the reselling game figured out. Have you been able to figure out the 24.5 inch mode for Fortnite? Enjoying the monitor so far? Yo, appreciate the $5. And no, I've never even bothered it. Like, I just play on the 27. Like, it's perfectly fine for me for Fortnite. But yeah, I just don't even know. Are there issues with like compatibility? Damn, they don't even accept PayPal. That's kind of common with a lot of like PayPal will sometimes just like put your money on hold. They like fucked over Lethal Gaming Gear and just lots of other businesses. So it's like it's not common, but plenty of companies don't accept PayPal. Probably for no chargebacks. It's easier to get a chargeback with a credit card. You can literally just call your company. Not that I'm encouraging credit fraud. Not that that is credit fraud. Sprime PM1 thoughts? I'll have a video out either this week or next. I just need to get some more testing on it. But it's just like the shell is very impressive. Like the actual like feeling, the weight, but it's just like it's not blowing me away. And I do have like some weird issues that maybe they'll be able to like give me a firmware update for it. But the clicks are they're not too heavy, but a little bit heavy. No PayPal is why I don't have an NPO1S. I've never experienced that with my credit card company. Well, I have Amex, so they're just like, they'll do anything for you. Why did WL not get the seal of approval? Because it was an initial impressions video. It could very well get the seal of approval. I'm just going to drop my full review soon. Yeah, it goes down to 1440p 144. Jeez, that's ass. But I would just say get used to it, probably. Unless like there's a reason you can't. So Tenz reviewed the new mouse and how it looks. Did he? That would be news to me. Do you expect the second and third batch UX to ship a lot faster? I would, but final mouse shipping times, I'm not a betting man, and I would not bet on that. But yeah, you would think, realistically, because I don't know, like, what the real holdup was on the first batch. Maybe it was, like, trying to address the side flexing issue, and then still, like, some of them got out. Who knows? Any budget fingertip wireless mouse like Viper Mini? The Attack Shark X3 at $30 is not bad. VGN Dragonfly F1 is a little bit more, like 50, 60, but still pretty good. Fold X-Lite V3 review in the next 2 weeks? Yeah, it should be, because it's not like, I don't really have to adjust to the shape. Like, it's a pretty easy adjustment for me. So yeah, I should be able to get that out within 2 weeks. 1440, 144 hertz is ass now, lol. When you're paying for a 360 hertz monitor, yeah, you're going to want to get all of your performance. And yes, 144 hertz is ass. I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are like towing the line rather, on high refresh rate monitors. But if you're not on at least 240, and that's like a top tier 240 at this point, like it's just horrible. It's horrifying, unusable, unless you're like old. In which case, like God bless. Do you have a next review planned? What mouse? Probably WL mouse, which is going to be like more of a other, like comparing it to other mice as well. 240 hertz minimum, true. I'm on 60 hertz. God bless. Lightweight 65G. I mean, at least it wasn't like lightweight 85G. Yeah, I mean 60-ish grams with like Zowie endgame gear level quality, I wouldn't be satisfied with. I mean, still at $190, you're not getting, it's not fucking steel. But yeah, I'm on 640 hertz. You mean 540? I would imagine. I was thinking about trying that. Got your mousepad, and I've been loving it. I appreciate that. Yeah, it wasn't like the craziest mousepad ever, but the radar is just like, it's a solid performing control pad. You got the zebra design, that's improving gameplay. Is ULX good for law? I don't know if it's past the bar. That was so corny. Claw, I'd say the medium size is all right. Yeah, you're probably going to want to wait for the large, though, depending on how you claw. But yeah, I was even able to pull off claw on the small. I would just get like really shaky, and I would hate it. I'm so old, I can't even tell the difference between 75 hertz and 144. How old are you? See, I'm trying to figure out like when I'm going to get to that point. I feel like I got at least 20 more years of solid monitor rendition left. Monitor prices have after like 2 years, but what's the fun in not having the best of the best from the moment it's available? Like, I'm fine like spending $1,000 on a monitor, and like if it's really good, I feel like it's kind of justifiable. Have you tried the Beast X mouse? Yeah, I've posted initial impressions. They customized it with my dog on it, and I'm gonna have a full review out soon. What's your Fortnite rank? I am unreal. I saw you in a Fortnite game. Yo, what's up, man? Oh, that's great to meet you from the Fortnite lobby. There have been a lot of people who like commented on my YouTube like, you killed me in Fortnite. Great feeling. But yeah, I don't think Unreal in Fortnite is really saying anything. Like, I've always been competent at Fortnite, which I think is all you can be. Is it unethical to have a dog in New York? Some dogs, like some big dogs that like really need a ton of running, if you can't advocate that, or whatever word I'm looking for, and just like keep them in the apartment all the time, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. But like small dogs, they're like perfect for apartments, and like I would not say it's even close to unethical. There are plenty of parks, plenty of city dogs. It's just a different lifestyle. Do you have a cat now? Bring back Siphon? True, that would make ranked a lot more serious and fun. Are you gonna review the Pulsar X-Lite V3 ES? Yeah, I have it on my desk. I wanted to like pump out an initial impressions just because it like released and people were asking about it, but I'll just wait and then make a review covering it along with the other non-ES version. Are you still loving a SkyPad crazy sale right now? Yeah, I noticed the sale. And yeah, I mean, I still like recommend the SkyPad, especially at the price it's at, but it's not like my main or anything. Are you Unreal in build or zero build? Build is what I mainly play because zero build is a jokey game mode, but I also play that, and I think I'm champion in zero build, but I just haven't played a lot of that. But yeah, Fortnite, it's just like not a game that's made for zero build, but zero build does work at the same time. It's just very interesting. Fortnite, very fun. Wait, since when does this guy have 200k subs? I thought you had like 4k. I don't know why you thought that. I hit 100k in like 22 years ago, pretty much, so I do not know when you started watching my channel. Jofus with the $1 Canadian. Appreciate that, man. Has there ever been a better deal than the current SkyPad deal? That's a good question. I don't know. But it's also like SkyPad's probably still making stupid money. Like it's a fucking slab of glass. It's not like these SkyPads don't cost $1 million to produce. That is an industry secret. But yeah, it's an incredible deal, and it's such good marketing. Like, basically everybody is switching to a... Not everybody, but a lot of people are like, oh, I'll try out a glass mouse pad now. Where do Cordura pads stand in the current market? I don't think there's a single one that I recommend. I haven't had one in my rotation for a while. They've just, they're just not really with the times. Like, there could be a good one. Everyone's mom got a SkyPad now? Exactly, and it's hard to pass up because... Like, for $60, a SkyPad XL, it's really not bad. You're going to be able to use that forever, theoretically. And even if you don't like it, suck it up. Are you going to be rocking the Optimum Zero mouse soon? No. I tried a production, or a pre-production model of it, and even posted a video, which I don't feel like a lot of people have seen, given how many questions I get about the mouse. But, yeah, I'm probably not going to buy it. I don't like the shape of it. But I don't doubt that it's, like, a very good mouse for him and, like, how he grips it. What's your opinion on the Vaxi PA? It's the same as the GSRC. It's just like kind of too small. Like, that's really what it comes down to. The surface itself is fine. Is it the most durable thing ever? No. SkyPad versus Superglide. Superglide has like a higher quality base, and I honestly can't even remember the surface differences. Like, I'm trying to like recall it in my head. It's just like more or less the same thing. One of them feels a little bit more slippery. I just don't know which one that is. And I don't even know if all the SkyPads feel the same, like the plain white ones versus like the printed ones. I do not know. Any top tier fingertip grip mice recommendations? Yeah, ULX, WL Mouse, Viper Mini, Signature are the top three. If you're on more of a budget, I'd say X2 V2 Mini. It's probably my under $100 recommendation. Attack Shark, you can fingertip it as well. There are a lot of fingertip grip mice, so. Selling a mouse without shape as well. I was like, what are you talking about? I like forgot that the whole fucking Tenz mouse thing has already happened. Because I've not been getting many comments about that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. 500 is for Giga Chats? Yeah, there's even like companies doing larger. I feel like my Razer Strider wore down insanely quick, like 4 months-ish. That's interesting. This guy looks 56 years old and 15 at the same time. I'm 21, so I'm splitting the middle pretty much. Yeah, I'm reviewing the Sprime PM1. It's literally on my desk right now. It's not going to be a next mouse I get a video out on, but it might be after that. I'd say within a week, I'll have something out on this. Where do you check how many units left? It's just the maximum that you can add to your cart. So I don't know if anybody wants to run that up. Give us an update on the Tenz mouse sales. Shipping summer 2024. I mean, yeah, that really puts a damper on how excited you can be about this. So I'm going to be like, there's going to be $190 show up on my credit card, and then that's just life. Is this final mouse? No, this is Tenz's own mouse brand. 603 have sold. I mean, really, it's like, by summer 2024, it'll probably fucking sell out. But I don't know, I doubt they were expecting it to like instantly sell out or anything. Do you like the Pulsar ES so far? Not really. Like, completely honest, I don't know what it really offers. I mean, I guess it's cheaper than the Death Adder V3, but it's just like the ES edition. It's like, yes, it has the LED screen. Yeah, it's just like a hard mouse to explain, aside from saying it's basically Pulsar's take on Zowie. Reviewing the 4114 fragment soon. Yeah, I will. I need to give it some time. I was actually gonna, and then I got this Aqua Control Pro Mid from X-Ray Pad. It's been on my desk the past few videos, and this is just like way nicer. Or it's just like a really nice pad. It's not like, doesn't compete with the 4114 pad, but it's like the first hybrid pad that I can remember in a while that I've actually just like wanted to use over a control pad. What pad am I rocking right now? The Aqua Control Pro Mid. Like, which they just randomly sent me, and I like took out of the box, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this like low-key nice? Did you order the new Tenz mouse? I did, man. I did indeed. 190 big ones right there. What is the site for the mouse? Tenz.gg. Pretty simple. Best mice for a relaxed claw grip? My go-to is probably the GPX2, like when I'm claw gripping, honestly. But yeah, it really depends on your preferences. What's the difference between fingertip and claw grip? If you're gripping the mouse and your palm makes no contact with the mouse, you're fingertip gripping. If your hand's just like flat on the mouse, that's like a palm grip. But if you're like arching your fingers and making palm contact, that's a claw, to like put it most simply. There's also like pictures if you just look up like mouse grip style like examples. Will the Tenz mouse be small or large size? Look, man, it's Tenz's own ambidextrous shape, and it's a work in progress. Nobody knows. But I would presume it has to be on the medium to medium large end, because 60-ish grams on a small mouse is just a little bit too much, I would say. Oh, we don't know yet. Yeah, that's the whole shtick. You're buying a secret mouse, Tenz's secret mouse, the Founders Edition at that. Do you have any advice for people who have difficulty moving their mouse vertically up and down? Play vertical long strafes on Kovacs, probably, because that's where I learned how to like use my fingertips to make small like vertical adjustments. But people always say like I have a really like flat aim style, like when I move my arm around, like I don't use my wrist and fingers a lot, but I don't fucking know. I can aim vertically pretty well, so just don't have your wrist contacting the pad as well. It's another thing for vertical aim. Gonna review the current LA1 batch or wait till batch 2? They haven't sent me it, so I'll probably just wait. I don't really know, unless they're gonna send me one. I'm not really fiending for another mouse to review at the moment. Dude, did Lethal Gaming Gear like low-key cut me off? I haven't gotten the Neptune, haven't gotten the LA1. It's maybe my fault. What's your CM per 360? I don't know. It really depends on the scenario. Like I've been playing static on around like 63 CM. Which really isn't that high. Like, it's not like a cheesing CM. But in Fortnite, I think I'm around, like, 48, 50. I play 1% 3200 DPI. I want to go lower, but that's, like, the lowest sense I can play on Fortnite unless I change my DPI. You don't have any wrist contact? No, I have plenty of wrist contact, depending on, like, what I'm doing. Like, if I'm trying to, like, adjust on a target that's, like, straight vertical, like, you don't want to have your wrist, in my opinion. Where does the thorn fall for ergos? Just in like just the poorly designed shape that I can't love category. But like some people like it. But I'm just looking at the shape. I feel it in hand. I'm like, I just don't, this isn't good. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am in the minority. I definitely am in the minority. But yeah, I just can't really like the thorn. And the side buttons are like really hard to access for me. But the weight feels probably better than any other ergo. I don't know about the Pwnage Stormbreaker. I just never touched that thing. How do you build quick in Fortnite? You just play it a lot. I don't know anybody who's like picked up Fortnite in like a month. Like it just takes a while. The FAQ says it's prob a 3395. No, it's confirmed to be a 3395, and it has a Nordic chip. And like House of Gaming confirmed its click latency. But like these features are not exclusive. Like, this is not the only mouse under $200 that's going to have these features. So it's really just, like, whatever Tenz does with the shape and what the final weight comes in at and how it feels in hand quality-wise. Are you excited for a Pulsar Demon Slayer collab? Nah. I've never watched Demon Slayer, so I don't really care for it. But if there are cool-looking mice, I may be interested in that. Good night, everyone. Let's hope for a shape reveal of the Tenz mouse soon. Yes, we can hope and pray. What if the shape's bad and I want to cancel my order? What if I don't like this shape? I don't think they should reveal it. I think it should be a secret. Any slow mud pads you can recommend in EU? GSR2, I would say. GameSense Radar Boardsy Edition from Max Gaming, of course. But yeah, those are like, seriously, like the Radar and GSR are the only like slower pads I recommend. But there is the Corar, like they're a brand that basically only makes mud pads. I swiped a mouse across a few of them in Japan, but I haven't like actually tried them out. Do you have any Erdigs on Fortnite? The original Winter Royale, but nothing else. Or not the original, because the original one I was on console. It was like the second Winter Royale, I think. Yeah. Wait, is order cancellation possible? I don't know. Do they even have a support team you can reach out to? Powered by Prodigy Agency. Contact Prodigy Agency. Okay, I can send a letter to France if I need to. I can send them something via post. Oh, returns and refund policy. Okay, what the fuck? I'm learning about, like, the companies. What's happening? I don't care about, like, European Union regulations. Return deadlines. Why do I not care to read through this? Maybe you can cancel it, maybe you cannot. Isn't there, like, a desk-sized slow mud pad? I don't know. None come to mind. Like, yeah, like the glorious 3XL, and it's the worst mouse pad you're ever going to use. There's no, like, high-quality, consistent desk mud pad. Boards, you need to play Fortnite with a controller. No, I do not play Fortnite with a controller. I used to. I grew up playing Fortnite with a controller, and then Fortnite was actually my first game on mouse and keyboard. So, fun fact. Is 4K 8K polling really worth the extra money? In many cases, it doesn't cost that much extra money. But I would say yes. Like, if you can add on a dongle for, like, $15, yeah, go for it. I think your videos have hinted that it's not, but it seems to be a future. Like, it's not going to make a huge difference, but it is noticeably better mouse input, which obviously, like, I just recommend you go for. Controller review incoming? I have the $200, like, whatever it's called, DualSense Edge. I just never made a review because I tried to, like, relearn Fortnite on controller, and I was like, this is just lame, and then I stopped it. What company is selling it? It's Tenz, like his own company, I guess, through his agency, Prodigy GG, through a French agency. What the fuck? Actually, a roller player reviewing mice? I mean, what do you mean? Like, am I not allowed to switch from controller to mouse? Was I just supposed to be born with a mouse in my hand, like the chosen one for reviewing mice? Like, I don't think I touched a gaming mouse until I was 15, maybe even 16. No, I'm 21. I've been reviewing. Yeah, 15 or 16 when I, like, really first got into mice. OMG Porty said the forbidden C word. Should I buy an Artisan Hien in 2023? It's not a bad buy whatsoever. If you're getting into mouse pads, my number one piece of advice is still to order a Hien Soft and a Zero Soft or X Soft from Artisan. Just try those pads, and you're pretty much done with mouse pads. Do you have a story on how you started mouse review / your YouTube channel? Yeah, really with the Model O. Like, you can go back to my first videos. They're actually all still posted. And I watched all of these reviews of the Model O, and they were not accurate. Like, I got the mouse in hand, I'm like, this thing is ass. And so I just made a video ranting about it. The video, like, kind of blew up. I got a lot of hate comments, and I just enjoyed doing it. So I made a few more reviews, and then from there, it's like a little snowball. Why is this based in France? Because that's where his agency is from. But yeah, I don't know why it's, like, shipping out of EU. Maybe they're working with, like, Max Gaming for shipping. That's, like, a very just shot in the dark guess, though. The Model O hate video got me hooked on your channel. See, it's crazy that, like, there are people who still remember the Model O video, like Jazz especially. Because I hated my Model O? Yeah, it was ass. And these reviewers are saying it's like, oh yeah, it's basically a final mouse. And I'm like, I have a UL2, like, what the hell? What am I looking at here? There are cracked players on Fortnite with controller? Yeah, I think, like, one of the highest earning players is on controller, and it's just always been, like, pretty much on the same level as keyboard. There are some seasons where it was, like, better. It's more expensive in Europe, doesn't make sense. EU tax is kind of a thing on all electronics, I've noticed. Shitting on the Death Hour V2 Mini was how I came into mice in general. Yeah, and I wish I could, like, kind of shit on mice like that anymore, but there's nothing that is just, like, so badly designed and flawed. The GTO3 Disco Ball was also legendary? Yo, Daff in the chat? Oh, I was thinking of Dappy. Never mind. Unless you're the same person. But yeah, the GTO3, like, I have all of my OG videos are still up. All the reviewers lied? Yeah, I don't even think there were any review units. I just think people were not really keen to like what makes a mouse good at that point. Because mice have changed so much since I got into it. And like it's weird that I'm like an OG in this scene at this point. Like it's hard to think of people who've been reviewing mice like significantly longer than me. Will I get a free baguette for Founders Edition order? Yeah, is there anything to the Founders Edition? Or is it just like Founders Edition in name only? Because I could see like the Founders Edition before you know what the shape is, like you get a little something extra, or just not. Or just like, fuck you. Give me money, buy the mouse. Till this day, I still love the Zebra Cape Town. Yeah, a Zebra Final Mouse that would move mountains. We need a playlist of boards you just shit on mice. Yeah, I've always thought about making like a compilation video, or just like a 20-hour video with all of my mouse reviews from the year. Does that seem like a good idea? I think it is. Might do that. Do you consider yourself the best mouse reviewer on YouTube? I don't know. I would not put it that way, but I think I have the best opinions on mice. Which I guess makes sense, because I'm like looking at it from my perspective. But I think I have probably like the largest mouse review catalog with like consistent opinions like built up for years. So I just think I know mice. That's the way I look at it. I sent something in super chat. Any desktop pad recommendations if I had to choose? Probably like an X-ray pad Aqua Control or something like the Saturn from Lethal Gaming Gear maybe. It would actually fry your YouTube stats. I've heard it's like really good for channels to do things like that. You and RJN are top 2 for sure. Yeah, I just consider RJN retired. Like not. I guess he isn't retired because he like still does review releases, but he's not like, there was a point in time when Rocket Jump Ninja, like a mouse would release, you would watch Rocket Jump Ninja's review. I feel like he's just not like, he doesn't dedicate his time to that anymore. Shape is not revealed yet? No, they're not. Saturn versus Saturn Pro. The Saturn Pro has a Poron base, better stitching, just higher quality in general. I don't know if the Saturn's like discontinued, but that's just like a standard rubber base. RJN was peak mouse reviewing. Yeah, that's what people don't get. Like, I just think back to the days when I would watch Rocket Jump Ninja do, like, human benchmark and be like, yeah, the latency feels good in relation to other mice. So, like, that's my perspective. I'm like, yeah, that's a completely valid test. So when people are like, why aren't you, like, fucking wiring your switches and, like, testing click latency? I'm like, you know, human benchmark's good enough. Like, Rocket Jump Ninja, that era, I'm trying to keep it alive in mouse reviewing. I mean, some of these reviews nowadays. Ay, ay, ay. Size recommendations for ULX drops. If you've used the Cape Town or used to a Starlight small, probably go with a small. Medium is my safest recommendation, just like across the board. And if you've used an Air 58 or you just want something larger from Final Mouse, go for a large. The large is probably going to be a best shape for claw grip. I'm looking forward to getting that in hand. I might be getting one early, but I mean, it's like, you guys know, Final Mouse sending me units. We are not going to hold our breath on this one. That's why I love your channel. I'm a big RJN fan, so keeping his vibe is legendary. I appreciate that. A lot of RJN fans, it didn't click for them. Like me, I did not click for them. Mainly European is what I've noticed, but I love all RJN fans and RJN himself. Play Fortnite with an old ball mouse. I tried the game ball. It's impossible pretty much. Using any type of like meme mouse, even like a fingertip grip mouse on Fortnite, like it just requires a full-size mouse with side buttons. Simple as. Is Saturn Pro more controlled than the Zero? Like ever so slightly, probably. It has a bit less like flair when you're gliding the mouse around. And Game Gear EMC is goated. I honestly like forgot that pad existed. Fun fact. Have you considered getting Optimum's mouse shell? I reviewed it a while back. So I'm probably not going to get the new version and like do it myself. If you ever like collabs with a company though, and like releases the entire thing as a package, I'll definitely check it out. Maybe with like flat sides as well, because I'm not gonna lie, like the separated fingers on the sides, like it's just not how I grip a mouse. Like I can't fingertip grip like this, and that's what the Zero mouse requires. So as much as I would love to support Optimum Tech's mouse, like I fucking don't vibe with the shape. Is Fortnite the only FPS game you really play? Not exclusively, but it's by far my main. It's just nothing else like hits like it for me. I don't know what it is. What is the best gaming mouse for Fortnite? I would say GPX2, probably my top recommendation for Fortnite. Have you given up on the Death Era V3? I still use it in like comparisons, and if I got a new unit, I'm sure I wouldn't have the creaking issue. I just don't really need a new unit. Like it's not gonna be what I'm putting the most time on. But I'm looking forward to like a Death Era Mini, or like if they ever update it. RJN and yourself made me appreciate the mouse game. Hashtag Zebra Gang. Very happy to hear that, because that's really what it's all about. Me and RJN, deep down, are just mouse enthusiasts. What company is making the mouse? I know he's releasing it, but there must be a company, question mark? No. It is his agency. It is powered by Prodigy Agency, which, as far as I know, does not have much experience making mice, but I just presume they're working with like a Chinese ODM and just fucking pumping something out. There's no intel though. Like what you see here is pretty much all there is. Thoughts on the Model 02 Pro? I haven't reviewed it. I don't know if I would really recommend it over, like, because the Model 02 Pro, it's like 130. What's a WO mouse? Like 150, and this mouse is just much closer to what I like than a Model 02 Pro. So I just probably won't wind up getting it. But I think that's going to be all for this stream, guys. This was an incredible live stream. The Tenz mouse, I mean, that's going to go down as a pretty legendary moment in mouse history, I believe. But I appreciate all of you guys who stopped by. I think like over 1K viewers at one point, probably the most viewers I've ever had. And yeah, you guys stuck around. So hope you guys all have a terrific rest of your day. Respect your elders. Support Tenz on his mouse endeavors. And watch all of my videos that I upload until the next time I stream. But yeah, that's going to be all. Peace out, Girl Scouts.